Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. So, before we really get going today, I want you to think for a second about what the cloud actually is. I mean, at its core, it's literally the backbone of modern tech, right? It's this massive global network of servers that are storing, managing, and processing all of our data. But, understanding the theory of the cloud is vastly different from actually getting in there and working inside it. So today, we're focusing squarely on a real game changer: how ITPF Technology's AWS Cloud Lab practice is being used to dramatically boost and solidify those critical cloud computing skills. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by all the abstract tech theory and just wondered how to actually apply it in the real world, well, you're in exactly the right place. Okay, let's dive right into this. The source material asks a really great question right up front. Did you know that AWS Cloud Lab practice can significantly enhance your skills and knowledge in cloud computing? It sounds almost like a simple premise on the surface, but honestly, there is a profound truth packed into that. We're not just talking about reading another dry manual or watching a passive tutorial here. We're talking about how direct, deliberate practice in a specialized lab environment acts as an absolute catalyst for your technical knowledge. Section 1. Enhancing your cloud skills. So this brings us to a clear roadmap for enhancing those skills. Now, you might be wondering, is a practice environment just for people who are starting from absolute zero, or does it actually help seasoned tech professionals too? Well, the truth is this training is incredibly versatile. For beginners, it provides a massive learning benefit by building this really solid foundation so you can master the absolute basics in a safe, completely risk-free space. But for experienced professionals, listen, skill stagnation is a very real battle because the cloud just evolves so rapidly. For those veterans out there, this lab practice becomes the go-to tool for safely testing complex cloud architecture updates and really just staying updated with the absolute latest technologies. It scales perfectly to wherever you happen to be on your journey. Section 2. AWS Lab Practice by ITPF. When we look at who is actually facilitating this essential training, ITPF technology really stands out from the pack because it offers a distinctly hands-on learning experience. And honestly, this is exactly why ITPF is considered among the best in providing cloud architect training. This isn't just theoretical memorization. It's like learning to ride a bike. You can't just read about it. When you engage your senses and actually have to make critical decisions in a live environment, the knowledge sticks in a way that passive learning just cannot match. It's a huge reason why they come so highly recommended for mastering these complex cloud services. Section 3. A hands-on learning experience. Let's pull the lens back for a second and look at what this core methodology actually looks like day to day. And this brilliantly illustrates the whole process, which follows 3 really actionable steps. Step 1 is building real-world cloud solutions. So you're starting from scratch and constructing something tangible. Maybe you're setting up a secure cloud architecture or executing a simulated cloud migration. Then you move right into step 2, which is testing. You absolutely have to verify that this new architecture actually holds up under different conditions. And finally, step 3, troubleshooting. Let's be real, things will inevitably go wrong or break, but fixing those issues is where some of the absolute deepest learning happens. This step-by-step process literally shifts you from being a passive consumer of information to an empowered, active problem solver. Section 4. Real-world cloud solutions. That first step we talked about, building real-world solutions, it serves as the ultimate bridge from abstract knowledge to practical capability. When you really look at this methodology, it becomes totally clear that, and I'll quote the source directly here, the opportunities are endless by practicing with AWS Cloud Lab. It's not just about the technical tasks of building, testing, and troubleshooting. Those technical tasks unlock something so much bigger. They point us toward the massive human potential that opens up when you just commit to this kind of practice. Section 5. Career and personal development. So what does this all mean for you? Well, this workflow translates directly into 3 major career advancements. First off, you gain practical experience. And let's face it, experience is exactly what employers are hunting for when they're hiring for advanced tech roles. Second, you build serious confidence working with cloud technologies. Think about it, the fear of accidentally breaking a live production system completely disappears when you've already tested and troubleshoot a complex cloud migration in a lab, like 100 times. And finally, all of this culminates in a direct benefit to your career and personal development. This right here is ultimately why ITPF can be so strongly recommended for cloud services. It successfully takes all that theoretical knowledge and turns it into the practical, confident execution that the tech industry is demanding right now. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative question.
How will you use AWS Cloud Lab Practice to advance your own personal development in the field of cloud computing? The tools are out there, guys. The methodology of building, testing, and troubleshooting is proven to work for absolute beginners and seasoned pros alike. The next step in your learning journey to becoming a proficient cloud architect is entirely up to you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I absolutely can't wait to explore more complex topics with you next time. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and definitely stay curious.